Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video today we are going to discuss about the canif module. Okay, so in last video we discussed about the can driver. Okay, so with the respect of can driver there is two controller, can controller and a hardware object we are created. Okay, so in can what hardware we are created in can driver that we are going to handle in the canif. So that is called hardware object handler, HOH. Okay, okay, so hardware object handler, basically it's contain two container HRH and HTH. Okay, so we will see all the parameter which we have to configure in the canif model. Okay, we will see one by one. Okay, so what we are configure hardware object in the hardware in can driver, that's here we are going to handle that hardware object in the canif model. Okay, so in HRH, like it will come canif HRH and canif HTH. So with the respect of RX or with the respect of TH, both will come HRH and hardware object handler, hardware recessive handler, hardware transmitter handler. Okay. So in HRH, what are all the parameter will come? We will see here. Okay. So first it will come software filter. Okay. Filter. Okay. Then canif can controller. Okay, controller, I'm writing short form only. Controller reference we will give here. Okay, then canif system reference we will give. See, the parameter will come in the canif with the respect of HRH. Okay, so now coming to HTH. So in HTH we will configure, we will give reference canif can controller reference and canif system reference. Okay, yeah, hardware reference. Okay, so these are the parameter which we have to configure in the HRH and STS. Okay, so it's depend upon the message direction which we are going to configure. If you have to configure RX message, so with the respect of that we have to configure HRH. If with the message is TX, then we have to configure with the respect of TH. Okay, so if you are going to configure TX message, so for that we have to also configure one parameter. Okay, that is called can if buffer size. Okay, so in this what we have to configure, so in this we have to configure like uh, buffer name, buffer size and canif buffer. Okay, HTH reference we have to go. So with the respect of TX message data we are going to configure only, no need to configure if messages are RX message. Okay, so that is the parameter of canif buffer size. Okay, next we will see canif RX PDU and canif TX PDU. Okay, so both have some parameter which we have to going to configure. Okay, so we will see one by one what are all the parameters. Okay, so in canif RX PDU we have to configure canif RX PDU ID, canif RX PDU DLC. Okay, canif rx can id, okay, canif rx dlc, canif rx, you have to give upper layer indication. So why we are going here giving upper layer indication? So when we are going to transfer the data from lower layer to upper layer, that it will work. Okay. So in canif the data will should be moved from PDR, right? So that's what we have to configure PDR. If you are not going to configure upper layer indication, the data will not move to upper layer like PDR. Okay. So if you are want to data transfer from lower layer to upper layer, okay, in the sense canif to PDR, that time we have to configure upper layer indication. Okay. Then canif read data, okay, here we will give canif reference, canif PDU reference we have to go. So PDU reference basically it will come from the ECU reference, okay, and more parameters are like canif can rx PDU type we can also configure, okay. So there are many parameters, okay, few I maybe I not written, but this is the basic parameter which we are going to configure, okay, and we have to give reference PDU reference, okay. So okay, so next we will see tx PDU parameter, okay. Okay, I will write here. So canif tx PDU. Okay. So in this what we are going to configure, canif tx PDU id, canif tx PDU dlc, canif tx PDU can id, canif tx can tag, okay, canif upper layer indication, okay. Then we have to give reference canif buffer reference we have to give, and canif tx and hth, sorry, PDU reference we have to, PDU reference the HRS we are doing means HRS we have to give only, right? So it will come from the ECU reference only, okay. So these are the parameter which we are going to configure in the HT canif tx PDU, okay. So so in canif these are the parameter which we are going to configure, okay. So how we are going to configure, we have using some tools like EV traces, okay. So we have to open that EV traces tools, and we are going to configure with the respect of RX message or TX message, okay. So these all parameter which we are coming in the canif module, okay. So yeah, up to here only, we will see some another topic in the another video. Thank you for watching this video.